Listen to this if you keep measuring yourself against someone you cannot catch. If the voice in your head says you are behind and falling further every day, there is an old story about a wandering ronin who had walked away from the sword. Lean, quiet, on the long road through the mountains. One afternoon, on the edge of a village, a stranger stopped her on the road. He was 22 years old, and he had come to fight her. His name does not matter. The story has not kept it. He carried a katana too new for him. The cord wrap was still bright, the saya still glossy. He had been training for 6 years. He had been told, by someone he loved, that he was almost ready. Almost is the cruelest word a young swordsman can carry. He had heard in 3 towns of a woman ronin who never drew her blade. He had taken this as a challenge. If she would not draw, he reasoned, she could not be better than him. He had come to prove this. The voice in his head had been very loud about it for a long time. Tsubaki was 30. The scar over her left eye was a fine line from temple to cheekbone. She had not been in a fight in 7 years. Her katana sat on her left hip. The hand-wrapped red cord faded from sun and from being held. The young man bowed. He spoke quickly, his words rehearsed. I have come to test myself against you. I ask for one bout, to the first touch, to prove I am worthy. She looked at him for a long time. The road behind her stretched between pines. The road ahead led down into the village. A crow called somewhere above the trees and was answered by another. She did not bow. I do not draw the sword anymore. He took it as mockery. His face flushed. He told her he would walk behind her until she agreed to fight. She did not tell him not to. She simply turned and continued on toward the village, and after a moment she heard his footsteps fall in behind hers. They walked that way for the rest of the afternoon. He stayed a respectful distance. 3 paces, then 4, then again 3. He did not speak. The shame of being refused had made him quiet, and the quiet made him watch. He watched the way she walked, the measured step, the hand that rested near the hilt but never on it. The way her eyes moved across the road ahead, not searching for threats, only seeing what was there. He had been trained to move as if every shadow could become an enemy. She moved as if every shadow was simply a shadow. By dusk, they had reached the village. She found a small inn near the edge, paid for a single room, and ordered tea. The innkeeper brought 2 bowls without being asked. The young man stood in the doorway, uncertain. She gestured to the cushion across from her. He sat. He had imagined this moment many ways. The duel, his victory, the moment he would be respected. He had not imagined sitting in a wooden room across a low table from the woman he had wanted to defeat, drinking tea and not knowing what to say. She did not speak for a long time. The tea cooled. Outside, the village lamps were being lit one by one. He felt, as the silence held, the voice in his head changing its tone. It had been saying, "She is afraid to draw." Now it was saying, "You have made yourself a fool." He could not look at her. She set down her bowl. "Why did you want to fight me?" He started to answer. The rehearsed words came up. He stopped. Tried again, slower. There is someone. A man, older. He has been training longer. Everyone says he will be a great swordsman. I want to be him. I cannot reach him. I thought, if I could defeat you, someone who never draws, I thought it would mean I had passed something. She listened. She did not look away from his face. And what would you have shown him? He had no answer. What would you have shown yourself? He felt his eyes go hot. He looked down at his hands. The voice in his head said, "Cry now and they will despise you." He stayed very still. She moved aside the collar of her travel jacket. She angled her face toward the lantern and let him see, more clearly than the in-light had allowed, the scar. I am 30. When I was 22, there was a man, older. He had been training longer. Everyone said he would be a great swordsman. I wanted to be him. I could not reach him. I challenged him. The young man had gone very still. He gave me this. He looked at the scar. He looked back at her face. She had not raised her voice. She was almost smiling. Not at him, exactly, but at something further back than him. I lost. I lost completely. And the man I wanted to defeat, I went to him afterward. I asked him to teach me. He did. For 4 years. He taught me everything I know about the sword. She paused. And on the last day, he taught me to put the sword down. The man I had wanted to defeat became the one who taught me. The voice that said I was behind him was afraid of what would happen if I sat with him. The young man stayed at the inn that night. In the morning, he asked her for the name of his rival's master. She told him. He bowed and walked back the way he had come. We have all carried this voice. The voice that says, they are ahead of you, they are better than you, they are your enemy. But the people you measure yourself against are not your enemies. They are mirrors. The voice that says you are falling behind is afraid of what you would learn from sitting with one of them. So pick one. The man you have wanted to defeat, the woman you have measured yourself against, the friend whose life has gone the way you wanted yours to go. Sit with them. Ask them what it cost. Let them tell you. Let the answer change you. You are not behind. You are looking at a teacher